going on, YouTube? It's the Income Tax Guru, and I am back with another YouTube video for all of my returning subscribers. Thank you guys. I appreciate you for joining in with me. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep running those numbers all the way up. For all of my new viewers out there, I appreciate you guys joining in. Welcome aboard. You're going to love this video. If you have not seen part 1 and part 2 of 3 common credit mistakes, I need you to go over to my YouTube channel as soon as this video is over and go check those out. It's some real good material now. I think you'll like it. But before we get started, you know the spill. I need you to like this video, comment below, share this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified every single time I drop a new video. So let's get straight into it. Common credit mistake number 1. Do not add someone as an authorized user on your credit card and give them a physical card. There's nothing wrong with helping out a friend or a family member, adding them as an authorized user without a credit card, because all that happens is your great work on your credit profile will kind of go on their profile and it'll boost their score. Now, when you give them an actual credit card, when you give your authorized user an actual credit card, they can go swipe and do whatever they want to as a secondary holder, but you are liable for the credit card bill and for any debt that they run up on that card. So you got to be really careful who you add as authorized users and give credit cards to. But personally, I don't want somebody else swiping debt in my name and they're not liable. I just wouldn't do that, and I don't recommend that you do it either. All right, so think about this. The person needs an authorized user, right? So they may not have a really good credit score. They're looking to build their credit. They have bad credit, so they're probably not trustworthy. So you don't want to give them their own credit card with no liability. That's just the way it works. You don't want to do it. If you add someone as an authorized user, just add them, but do not give them their own credit card. Mistake number 2, you have to keep your credit utilization low. This is one of the 5 factors on your credit card, and this is something you definitely have to look out for. It's not good on your credit report to go maxing it out and you're not paying back the full amount every single month. So the threshold you want to stay below is about 30%. So let's say you had a credit limit on your credit card of about $10,000. Simple math, 30% of $10,000 is $3,000. So with that max limit, you typically don't want to spend over $3,000 on that card if you're going to carry the balance over to the next month. Now, if you pay it off in full, it doesn't hurt you as much, may not hurt you at all. But let's say you swiping for $5,000 and $6,000 and you carrying that balance month to month, you will be over the 30% threshold. It makes it seem like you need to borrow money. So you got to make sure that you stay below 30%. If your credit card limit is $1,000, don't spend over $300. If you do spend over $300, make sure you pay it in full. Mistake number 3, do not let bills go into collections. Pay them off, settle them, make payments, dispute them, do something, but do not let bills go to collections. Collections is one of the worst things you can have on your credit. Outside of missed payments, a collection could be worse than a missed payment because you ain't make a payment. So it's like you're late and you didn't make a payment. So it just looks bad. It doesn't look good. Things going into collections will never help your credit score. It will drag your score in the mud. So I highly recommend, before it gets to collections, figure out what you need to do so it doesn't go that far. And anytime you go to apply for any other credit and you do have collections, these other creditors are going to look at you like with the side eye, like you're a risky borrower, and you are a risky borrower. If you came to me and asked me for some money, right? But you already owe 4 people money and you ain't paid them back. Why am I going to give you the money you ain't paid 4 people back? That's how the creditors are looking at you. We're not going to let you borrow money and you ain't paid back these other folks, you know, and if they do, they're going to give you really high interest rates, and y'all already know how I feel about high interest rates. We don't go there. Mistake number 4. You have to check your credit report. Guys, it is 2020. I live in Scamlanta, Fraudlanta, where all the scams go down. These guys are getting your information from credit reports, from emails, all kind of stuff. A whole bunch of ways. I don't know how they do it, to be honest with you, but they do it. So if your credit report gets hacked and you don't know, you don't check your report all year, somebody then got a hold of your social, ran your credit card up, or bought a house in your name, and you don't know. Now your credit score is down in the dumps because of some unfortunate fraud and you don't know about it. At least if you know, you can dispute it, talk to the credit bureaus, and you can work with those guys and they'll get that stuff removed. But if you don't check the credit report and you just let this stuff sit, it's going to drag on your score. And then the credit bureaus might look at you like, hey, it's been a year. You haven't said anything. They might think you did it. I'm not sure. But you got to check your credit report all the time. I check mine every day. I have alerts and all kind of stuff. So if something new pops up, I get a notification. I think that's a good idea, guys. Get notifications from your credit report. So if anything new pops up, you will know immediately. All right, guys. So real quick recap to 3 common credit mistakes, part 3. Number 1, adding an authorized user and giving them a credit card. There's nothing wrong with adding an authorized user to help someone out, but do not give them a credit card because they can run it up with no liability. Mistake number 2, keep your utilization low. Make sure you only use 30% of your credit limit. If it's $10,000, only spend $3,000 or less. If you do spend over that threshold, make sure you pay it in full. Number 3, bills to collections. Make sure you never get any bills to collections. Dispute them, settle them, pay them, do what you need to do. But a bill in collection will never help your credit score, will drag you in the mud. Number 4, probably the most important in today's age, check your credit report. Check it every day, get notifications, make sure you know what's going on with your credit report. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all for joining in with me on 3 common credit mistakes, part 3. Make sure you like this video, comment below, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that bell so you get notified every single time I drop a new video. I appreciate you guys for joining in with me, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.